All right.
I was
Okie
absolutely
doke.
like a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I've got us unmuted at the moment. The stream is live, but I mean, we got a few minutes before it starts.
It's true. Time to queue a match.
Which, yeah, I still got to come up with the,
Was the team they're playing against same record as them?
I don't think so. Here, let me double check though. Wait, okay, good.
Circuitry Gaming.
So don't say like what time I sent you out loud, obviously, but
Name.
I'm sending it to all of them just so they
seed?
make sure they get it.
Lol.
Hopefully it works. But yeah, now I have to advertise the stream being live in all the chats.
Yes. Interesting. It's the number 5 seed versus number 2 seed. Whoa! They changed this? They changed the choose team? They changed the choose team thing. Or like they moved it down. I'm in your stream and it says Jason Wolf is live. Watch him.
Wait, what? Really?
How is IGL not streaming?
Yo. I clicked on Mitchell's name. Now I can't get off of it. It's covering my entire. Oh. Okay, we're good. There we go. I still don't know how to do predictions. I have failed in that front. Dang it. Is there an easy way to do it?
No predictions, not Pog.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Predictions.
My name is Jason, and I'm a 21-year-old college student / gamer.
Dude, I haven't updated that, so please, I'm a little worried.
I'm a pretty new streamer and don't really have a schedule set up yet, but I try to stream most.
Stop it! Stop!
The main games I play are Geometry Dash and Rocket League.
Code by Coffee, welcome. Well, and welcome Cowboy Greg. Ayo, let's go keyboard. Yeah, I apologize. My keyboard's kind of freaking loud, so it's a little loud. So I apologize for that. We got this game underway soon. I don't know. Is everybody in? I don't think everyone's in yet. Waiting on.
Got 3K points to spend, Micah says.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, wrench those pipes. I don't know who Code by Coffee is, but he's kind of going crazy. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I just haven't set it up. Also, I can't see.
Regius the Killter.
What'd he say? I can't see it. Why are there 9 people?
I'll prime to you if PiPe wins.
Yeah, why are there 9 people?
There's one extra person. Mini knock one. Dude, expose me.
Alright, let me get the screen going before we run out of time. Is it working? Oh shoot.
It's black.
Alright, okay, good. Okay.
Is it a best of 7? Or is it best of
It
5
is a
still?
best of 7, indeed.
Sheesh.
We got the number 2 seed in Pipe Wrench Gang going up against number 5 seed in Circuitry Gaming Purple. Did not expect the number 5 to take down the number 1 on the upper side of the bracket. Well, I guess it's kind of an equal bracket, so it doesn't really matter which side of the bracket you're on. But regardless, we got Circuitry Gaming up against Pipe Wrench Gang. I gotta fix... You'll have to bear with me for this first game. I see that Circuitry Gaming's name is a little bit over their goals, so their team name is long, so I didn't account for that, so on me. But first game of the series, do you have any initial thoughts on what you're hoping to see from these teams, or what you expect to see, Mini Nakwan?
Honestly, I did not expect the grand finals to be between the number 2 seed and the number 5 seed, which goes to show how good Circuitry Gaming, ran through the bracket. But as I'm talking, a goal coming out from Pipe Wrench King, a bit of a double commit, but it doesn't matter if you hit it on target, and they go up 1-0.
Yeah, Call Me Eyes with a good pass out of the corner, and he double commits with Techie, or Jackie double commits with Techie, but still kind of dusts the defender to the ball. So it's an early lead for Pipe Wrench Gang. That's what they're hoping to start out with. I mean, this is best of 7, not the longest series ever, but typically it's longer than the typical best of 5. So any early leads you can get out to could be great for momentum.
Mm-hmm. And looking at Circuitry Gaming's cars, it looks like they coordinated their dominances to look the exact same. All 3 of them having the titanium white pearlescent with blue and purple accents. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat on the Circuitry Gaming side. Those cars are pretty dang clean for team design, so not too shabby.
I thought I was tripping. I was like, yo, they all had the same car. Is I on the same person?
Right, yeah. A little trippy, but regardless,
Hey.
not sure exactly what happened. Looked like a defender kind of backed off. He kind of just missed. So Jackie able to put one away for Pipe Wrench.
Yeah, I think Techie was going for the fake there, and whoever went for that corner, we just got absolutely dusted and left it wide open for Jack, boy. I want to see just a team being able to keep up their offense with Pipe Wrench Gangs. Every single match we've watched so far, it's pretty much been Pipe Wrench Gang domination on offense. Defense is a little bit shabby, but if you're putting in all your shots, or you're just putting up a lot of shots, doesn't matter how good your defense is if you outscore your opponents.
That is a good point. I mean, there are a lot of people who say the best offense is a good defense, but in Pipe Wrench Gang's case, it probably is the opposite, to be honest.
The best offense is the best offense.
Well, I was thinking the best defense is a good offense, but I mean, that works too. But not some bad pressure from Circuitry Game in the last minute. They've been kind of keeping it generally on Pipe Wrench's side, but they haven't been able to get any fantastic opportunities in front of the net. Mm-hmm. Jackie passing it out to the middle. Just Awesome took a shot on net, but Techie made a good save in the net. They were roasting their defense, but they made a pretty crucial save.
I was going based off of previous experience watching them.
That's understandable.
It doesn't really look like too many or both teams are going crazy on offense. They're both just kind of feeling each other out, even though Pipe Wrench is up 2-0. We've seen them go for more shots than this, so I think this first game, even if Circuitry Gaming lose, they get a nice feel for Pipe Wrench. Oh, close shot coming out from Just Awesome. They're going to be looking to try to get that one back. Techie, good shot on net, saved away by Regius the Kilter. A bit of a miss from Jack. Left it wide open for Saki, but oh no. Looks like Pipe Wrench Gang is going to shut them out this match from the looks of it.
Yeah, they've held on very well to whatever. Like, they've had a majority of ball control this game so far, Pipe Wrench Gang. But Circuitry Gaming can still bounce back. I mean, they haven't had terrible opportunities on offense. Almost caught Call Me Eyes out there with that shot. But they'll just have to hope for that first goal, which will really help swing the momentum for them. I don't know if it happens in this game, but if it does, they have a solid chance to tie it up. So, oh, Just Awesome fakes out Techie, or just kind of stalls the ball underneath him. I couldn't quite finish it though. A good opportunity for Just Awesome, but still not quite able to put that final shot in.
Yeah, I would say Circuitry Gaming definitely winning the majority of their 50s. Oh, it's Just Awesome. The floater into the PiPe net. I mean, there's still a chance. Just Techie getting dusted, caught off guard by a shot, and, you know, 1-2, 40 seconds left in this division. I think it's possible for them to come back.
Totally possible. 40 seconds, we've seen crazier things happen. But we'll have to see if it is possible for Circuitry Gaming to bring this one back. They scored the first one off of a kind of a little panic on the defense. I think Call Me Eyes tipped the ball a little too soft in front of his net, and there was no defender ready to save it. They're going to have to hope that doesn't happen again, but Just Awesome takes the ball off the wall, tries to pass it middle. He does successfully, but Call Me Eyes pre-flips and is able to save it. A little scary, though. Still not out of the woods yet, but Techie's got ball control, so it's looking difficult for Circuitry Gaming to get it now, but a good 50. It's out at the wall. Reggie sets it up, hits it high. Justin, maybe. Oh, not quite. That I think with that hit there, it's a little too weak off to the side. So that's a GG's first game going to Pipe Wrench Gang. Not a big surprise for those of us who have been watching Pipe Wrench Gang through this league.
I mean, looking at the shot count, it looks like Circuitry Gang was keeping up with Pipe Wrench Gang on the offense. Just a couple defensive mistakes, you know, kind of put them down early. And when you're down 2-0, you really start to feel the pressure. They managed to get a goal back, but a good solo play from Techie wasted the time down enough to really just kind of close out the game. Although, going forwards, as long as Circuitry Gaming speeds up a little bit, I feel like they have a good chance of taking this series, although it's going to be difficult against Pipe Wrench Gang.
That's right. And Code by Coffee actually requesting we introduce ourselves during this halftime. Well, I'm your host here, or the streamer at least, Jason Wolf. And my co-host is Mini Nakwan. Say hi.
Hello.
Or hello, that works as well. We're both the players that originally got Pipe Wrench Gang into the game, I would say. Techie / yeah, giving them, you know, inspiration, because we're both, I mean, I'd say we're fairly good. I mean, GC2 is around where we slot in right now, but
it was a GC3.
Yeah, GC3 at GC3 sometimes. I mean, that's a little tough. We're not consistent with that quite yet, but we're getting close. Oh, a banging shot from Techie off the rip. I'm talking about other stuff, and he's trying to talk about himself. Techie, actually, my younger brother, so interesting relation there. But we're trying to be somewhat unbiased in this cast. We're a little biased towards Pipe Wrench Gang, but we'll keep trying, you know.
Can't be helped.
That's right. First 30 seconds come and gone in this game. It was a very quick one, but almost a banging start for Pipe Wrench Gang. Now Just Awesome on Pipe Wrench's side. Pesha couldn't quite slot it in, and they don't have any boost. Just Awesome couldn't put it in, and the third man was just really far back. I don't know where he was at, but he couldn't follow it up. So they get Pipe Wrench Gang get away with that.
That was just like a bit awkward from Just Awesome, having 0 boost and being the only one available to shoot that ball. Very big missed opportunity for Circuitry Gaming to put themselves up early. Whoa! Pre-flip save from Techie. Good 50 from Regis. A bit of a double commit coming out from Pipe Wrench Gang, but it doesn't matter because Techie's going to put a shot on, and they go up 1-0.
Good shot from Techie. Air rolled around this ball to get it in. I mean, it was pretty open, but, you know, players have missed those shots before, including myself many a time, so it's impressive for him to do that. Real quick, tier 1 sub gifted from Code by Coffee to Mini Nakwan. Absolute legend in the chat. Thank you so much, Code by Coffee. We really appreciate the support. Unfortunately, I Oh dear, I don't have a lot of stuff for subs, so I really apologize, but maybe your money will be a little more worth it someday. But we do appreciate it regardless. What? Oh,
sub for mod.
Sub for mod. Yeah, I'm just selling myself for money out here sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Just how you gotta work a business.
It's true. Pipe Wrench Gang still holding the lead in this game number 2.
Oh.
Big demo from Call Me Eyes, but doesn't really lead to anything. Not yet, anyways. He 50s it with Pesha in the corner. Tries to hit it out of his sap, but he double commits with Regius, and they weren't expecting that to happen. And Jackie finishes it with the third man, totally confused by his teammates' play. That's a 2-0 lead for Pipe Wrench now.
Yeah, just a bit of a misread from Regis and Pisha, both going up off the corner, leaving Just Awesome kind of alone in the net. Not much you can do if it's just banged at you after you don't expect both your teammates to miss like that. You know, similar scoreline to last game, Pipe Wrench Gang being up 2-0, although that might change.
Oh.
Good read from Call Me Eyes to bail his team out after a little bit of a missed touch. I mean, I'm seeing the same issue with Circuitry Gaming again. They're just a little bit too slow, a little bit too awkward on their plays. And Pipe Wrench Gang able to capitalize.
Oh my goodness!
Clutch.
Thought something was crazy was about to happen.
You know, in this league, I feel like just anything is possible. A crazy whip, a crazy shot, especially in the grand finals. Both these teams are going to be feeling a little bit of the pressure. Call Me Eyes going to bring it back to his own corner. Just Awesome tossing up, no boost. Misplay from Techie. Pisha almost gets the goal there.
Oh man!
And they still remain scoreless, although they're putting up a good.
That's a good shot.
Oh,
there it is. Oh my!
Top Binners.
Yeah, top bins is right. I saw the shot and I thought it was going in like right away, but that was almost out. But
they had a lot of pressure there, which is what I like to see. If you're going to, you know, score against Pipe Wrench Gang, you just got to keep it up because they are not going to stay on the back foot for long. As Techie gets a massive dunk. A misread from Regis.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this is scary. But wait.
Wow.
Pipe Wrench Gang kind of messed up on the defense there. Almost led to another counterattack. Regis couldn't quite hit the ball in the corner. Just Awesome. He's the Regis third man. I don't know. These rotations are just scaring me a little bit. And there it is. Call Me Eyes catches them out. They kept cheating up a little too far and just barely, just a little too slow for the rotations they were trying to get going. And Call Me Eyes caught him out with a good placement shot to the bottom left.
That was good placement. I mean, even if Pisha was back, you have to have pretty good reaction time to save that being placed bottom corner behind you. So a good shot from Call Me Eyes. Pipe Wrench Gang looking to secure a 2-0 lead here in the series against Circuitry Gaming. I mean, honestly, I don't mind what I'm seeing from both teams, but like I said in the post game after last match, just Circuitry Gaming needs to speed up their plays a little bit, becoming a little bit too predictable.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, they just needed a second man up there to score that free shot for them.
Yeah, that was a good idea from Regius, but teammates not reading him quite quickly enough to be ready for that play. Now Jackie with a shot off the backboard. Couldn't quite make it on target. Had another gifted sub from Code by Coffee. Of course, as I start talking about something else, Call Me Eyes decides to score off of, I think it was just a miss. Oh no, just a quick play to get it past Pesha, I believe. So Call Me Eyes with a good play to put them up by 3. And I think this game 2 probably over for Pipe Wrench, but not impossible, I guess.
I mean, I don't want to be, you know, that guy, but with the way it's looking right now, as Call Me Eyes scores another one, a banger of a shot, just straight into the middle of the net. I think this one is set and stone. A good 50 coming out from Techie. Catches them lacking. A bit of a ghost hit from Just Awesome, but still goes in. And I think this is 2-0 for Pipe Wrench Gang.
Yeah, this is, you know, I'm going to quick finish that thank you for Code by Coffee. Really appreciate the 2 gifted subs. That has not really happened in my stream before. But Much appreciated. I'm sure Mini Knockout and Cowboy Greg will enjoy those Hollow Knight icons next to their names in the future. But Jackie almost making another goal for Pipe Wrench. Couldn't quite read it, but you know, this is actually quite an impressive showing, especially from Pipe Wrench Gang, especially from Call Me Eyes. I think he's been away from his PC setup and laptop. Well, not laptop, but his general setup in Florida for about like a week and a half. So he's come back to the game like yesterday, and he's playing well. He scored 3 goals.
Mm-hmm. He scored 3 goals, had 3 shots, 1 assist, 1 save, 100% shooting percentage there. Just being a very high impact player, regardless of, you know, you talk about he was away from his PC. It looks like it did not affect him too much. And I think it's due to, you know, just everybody on Pipe Wrench Gang, even though pre-game there's a little bit of a dispute from Jackaboy with his teammates, a little bit of arguing, but any argument that went down previously, it looks like they figured it out because they're popping off right now.
Yeah, no, they're playing well, and nothing against Circuitry Gaming Purple. Not playing too badly either, but they're going to have to try to dig deep and pull out any extra tricks or speed that they can. Because I think something I was also noticing is they just tend to be much more boost starved than Pipe Wrench Gang. It seems like a lot of the plays they make, they don't have any boost afterwards, which, you know, and it happens to any team. But they're going to have to just try to be maybe a little more conservative with their boost, use it a little more effectively and smartly. But I think it's possible, especially Just Awesome. I think he's been the standout player to me for Circuitry Gaming. So,
yeah, yeah. The issue when you're going up against Pipe Wrench Gang, as we've seen, is it's not that you're playing bad per se. It's just Pipe Wrench Gang is better than you, and that seems to be the case. Is, you know, Circuitry Gaming, they're obviously not bad if they're in the grand finals, being the 5th seed. I didn't watch any of their previous games, but it's impressive that they made it here as the 5th seed. But if a team is better than you, it just, there's not really too much you can do.
Oh, a good. Oh no! I don't know how that doesn't go in. That was such a beautiful pass from Just Awesome, and a demo even, but still no goal. I don't know how that happens.
I think someone got smoke screened after that demo.
So
I would have preferred them just to go for the shot rather than going for a demo in that situation. Although, I would need to rewatch that to know exactly what happened. A banger coming out from Jackie. At 4 minutes and 7 seconds, Pipe Wrench Gang already in the lead. Catching Pisha off guard.
Yeah, that was a banging shot. Good read from Jackie off that corner bounce. He hits it real hard. Pesha was totally unprepared for that shot. But that really, really hurts if you're a Circuitry Gaming Purple fan or a member, because they got so close with a great play from Just Awesome off that backboard. A great air dribble, but they just couldn't quite find that finish. So they're going to have to hope they can dig deep and make something happen here in game number 3. A musty flick from Just Awesome. What? Yeah, I know you said we expect anything in this rank, but I was not expecting a musty flick from an air dribble or like a ceiling. That was crazy. I was not prepared.
He did not follow his musty, but the fact he got it, that is unreadable. If he managed to like get something on net, I feel like that would have been in.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely crazy at this level. If you can hit something like that in a game, most players are not at all prepared for something like that. So that would be a crazy highlight play if he was able to get it, but not quite able to. But still close on the goal line here, but Reggie has cheated up a little too close, and they got caught out, but it's not quite in. It's off, but no! It was oh no! It was off, but Regius thought it was, but Pesha thought it was in, or just wasn't ready for that bounce. Oh no! So he jumped into the ball and own goal.
Yeah, I was following Pesha the entire time, and I could see that happening the entire time. Just a bit of a misplay. Good save coming out from Techie. Keeps them up 2-0. Just absolute tragedies for any attempt at saving and shooting that Circuitry Gaming has had all game. You know, that misplay at the very start, and then another misplay to put them down 2-0. I would be a little bit upset, personally.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're not completely out of it yet.
Yeah, it's a little rough for morale, but it's not impossible to come back. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but they've already been trying to come back for most of the series. I don't think they've had a goal lead in any of the games. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they got shut out the first game. So, yeah, it is possible to come back, but they're gonna have to really focus and hope that something can happen. But Techie doesn't want that to happen, as he reads this from the air. A good dunk from Call Me Eyes.
I think that PiPe Gang is just playing as more of a unit right now. That's what they've been known to do. They're really, really good with following each other's hits and just scoring chances when they have the chance to. And it's really showing itself here. Them being up 3-0. Techie was ready for a Call Me Eyes dunk. Another shot coming out from Jackie's, saved by Pesha. I mean, I'm trying to think of what Circuitry Gaming could do to put themselves back into the series, as Call Me Eyes scores another one, puts PiPe Gang up 4-0 with 1:30 left, and it looks like PiPe Gang is going to be on match point. Pisha just kind of caught off guard in that, not ready for that shot behind him.
Yeah, just a fast play from Call Me Eyes that the defender wasn't quite ready for. And, you know, PiPe is just kind of extending their lead at this point. Code by Coffee asked what level this is at. I'm pretty sure this is like champ 1 through 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Just Awesome is grand champ.
Okay. Because
and so is Techie.
So is Techie, yeah. So I think initially both players started at champ 3, because I think you had to be champ 3 to get into this division, but they became grand champ after starting the league. So this is generally champ 3-ish level, but some exception, or champ 2 to champ 3, but some exceptions. And Call Me Eyes putting in that's a good tap off the backboard, setting himself up and putting off the defenders. 5-0 for PiPe Gang.
Yeah, it's just an absolute slaughter at this point. They're padding the stats, feeling comfortable for this 4-0 sweep. We're going to see if Circuitry Gaming can get back some momentum. A double commit coming out from PiPe Gang, although it did blast to the blue half, so not too much danger. Although this could be dangerous. Call Me Eyes beating any Circuitry Gaming player there. Bit of a miss from Jackie. Leaves it open. Good save from Techie. Keeps his team still up 5-0, but as I'm talking, Regius the Kilter gets a much-needed momentum goal for his team going forwards.
And that was kind of a finesse touch, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought to hit it the way he did. I don't know, he kind of pre-flipped / stalled a little bit into that ball.
Yeah, good placement. You can see PiPe Gang's position in the net. All three of them were in the net. Nobody ready for the shot, though.
Oh, 2 demos from Regius Killer. This could be that could have been the go-ahead goal. What am I talking about? That could have been the second goal for Circuitry Gaming.
Golden goal for goal.
Golden goal for goal if you're in
the
University of Minnesota teams. But well, this is just gonna be another victory for PiPe Gang. They tried to get another one but couldn't quite get it. A 3-game lead in the series for PiPe, and it is looking like they're going to take the sweep. But do Circuitry Gaming have it in them to stop them?
Just looking at the stats, I mean, every single game except for the last one, Circuitry Gaming has been able to keep up with the shooting. It's just they aren't able to actually put it in the net when they want to, whereas PiPe Gang, 5 goals on, let's see here, 5 goals on 8 shots compared to 1 goal for 8 shots for Circuitry Gaming, both having the same exact amount of shots, just one with a significantly higher percentage. I mean, if Circuitry Gaming wants to see results here, they're going to have to start putting some bangers on the net, or else PiPe Gang is going to run away with this series.
I forgot to switch the map this time. Oh well, I guess we're back on Utopia Coliseum.
There you go.
I'm a professional caster, totally.
We got to have our face cams on.
Yeah,
for
sure.
every transition.
Yeah, no, I don't have that quite up to a T yet. I'm not production.
Wait, where's our stats team? Hold up. Get Cowboy Greg in here. We need our stats person up.
But regardless, this is game 4 of the grand finals, Indie Gaming League Division 16. Gonna see if Circuitry Gaming can bring it back in this best of 7, because they need the reverse sweep at this point to get the dub. So is it possible, or will PiPe Gang take it with a strong finish, with a sweep in the grand finals? We're about to see, but it's looking like a great start for PiPe Gang again. Jackie, first goal of the last game and this game, gets a dunk on Regius and just somehow follows the ball over it to get it past the second defender.
Yeah, it looks like he just caught Just Awesome lacking in the net. Just Awesome just wasn't prepared for a bit of a follow-through roll over the ball from Jackie. I mean, getting a reverse sweep is something, but getting a best of 7 reverse sweep where you have to win 4 games in a row, that is difficult.
It is
unknown amount of difficulty, especially against PiPe Gang.
But maybe not quite fast enough. Potential opportunity for Just Awesome there, but he couldn't quite get the speed needed to get it past the defender, who was racing back and got there in time to save it. I think it was Call Me Eyes. But, you know, it's not the worst start for Circuitry Gaming. They've had a chance or two, I think, so far. So it's not bad. If they could just put one away, though, to tie themselves back up, they will be looking a little better. But Pesha, kind of with a backflip, but they were not... I don't think he intended for this whole sequence of events to happen, but neither was the defender, and it worked out. Pesha backflipping and Call Me Eyes running into the ball and getting dunked, and Techie was not ready for that ball.
Yeah, Pesha living up to his title of Dunk Master, getting a dunk for a dunk, revenge for his teammate Just Awesome, who got dunked by Jack on their first conceded goal. I mean, looking at this right now, 1-1, and it doesn't look like PiPe Gang has too much of the momentum in this game. This might be the best chance that Circuitry Gaming has at not getting swept, trying to put some respect back on their name.
That is for sure. I mean, getting a goal in the first minute and a half, that's kind of that's really good for Circuitry Gaming in this series so far. With how dominant PiPe has been, it's been difficult to score on them. But on the flip side of things, PiPe Gang have been kind of walking over this team at times, and there they are again with a Call Me Eyes pass to Techie, who stops, slows down, and it's a beautiful pop over the defenders. It's a great play from Techie to put PiPe Gang back up by 1.
I mean, there's still 3 minutes left to go. No need to panic. Good demo coming out from Just Awesome to get rid of Call Me Eyes, who's looking a little bit dangerous. Pesha going to go for a little bit of an air dribble dunk. Just Awesome with a good pop to the midfield. Regius almost getting the shot on. Not quite accurate
a miss
enough.
from Jackie. Wait, it could be a goal, and there it is. The defense falls apart for PiPe Gang after doing so well. Jackie, he just accidentally misses, and Call Me Eyes backs out, probably expecting the third man to be there. But, you know, Circuitry Gaming will take that after having such a hard time scoring. They'll take that one of those easier goals to tie him up again.
That is true. I do like to see that they're starting to put on shots that are dangerous and putting PiPe Gang in dangerous situations. Even though that last goal was from a little bit of a misplay. Floating over the net, Techie.
That's oh my goodness! That was such a good sequence for Circuitry Gaming Purple. I didn't know they had it in them after some of these other games, but they just kept putting on the pressure off the crossbar. Defender's not really able to handle it, and then Just Awesome comes in with a finisher, and Jackie almost gets it out, but ends up own goaling instead. And now, I think the first lead for Circuitry Gaming in game number 4.
Yeah, another
Oh!
good shot. Wow. Jack just catching all of the flack, getting banged on every single goal, apparently.
Wow.
A good underside shot coming out from Just Awesome to place that top binners. Not much you can do if you're a defender.
No, that's a good shot from Just Awesome. Slotting it above Jackie, who wasn't quite ready for such a powerful high shot. And just out of nowhere, seemingly, the offense of Circuitry Gaming has just exploded. And they're looking to take this game, at least, to Pipe Wrench Gang. Put up a fight before they have to go down. We'll see if Pipe Wrench Gang can eventually get the sweep. Or if Circuitry Gaming keeps this up, they'll probably... They might have a chance in the series.
My selfishness, I want to see a Game 7 here. Although I am 6, so maybe not.
Yeah, for your voice's protection, maybe you'd hope for a sweep, to be honest, but...
I mean, it looks like this game is kind of getting out of hand for Pipe Wrench. I think this is like one of the first times they've ever been really, really down against a team in a hot minute. So it's kind of gonna have to see if they can handle this pressure being down. A miss coming out from Techie, that would have been a very important shot. Good demo from Regius. Although Jackie is open.
Oh, Jackie getting demoed twice by Regius, I believe. But Call Me Eyes is ready to take advantage of the overcommit on demos and counterattacks and puts in a goal. So Pipe Wrench Gang is within striking distance of bringing this game back. Circuitry Gaming are going to have to be careful.
A bit of a, I guess, missed comms or mispositioning from Circuitry Gaming there. They had nobody back on third man. And I mean, nobody was even remotely close to saving that ball. So I don't really know what happened there. A good comeback goal, though, from Call Me Eyes. 1 goal down, 50 seconds left. Definitely doable, though it is open. And they are going to be back down by 2 once again.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Pesha puts the ball towards net. Techie trying to read it. I think maybe he was hoping to pass to a teammate on the way out of the goal, but not the safest touch out to the middle, and passes the ball right into the Circuitry Gaming player, who puts them back up by 2. Code by Coffee, you know, he kind of predicted it in the chat, saying that the game wasn't over yet when Pipe Wrench Gang were up in this game. And now it's a 5-3 game in favor of Circuitry Gaming Purple, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, and as the clock is ticking down, it looks like Circuitry Gaming has a good grip on how to keep Pipe Wrench Gang shut out. Although, good pinch coming out from Jack. Yeah, just they're challenging the ball in the air much faster. Although a miss there coming out from Just Awesome. Pesha there to cover his tracks. And 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left. That is going to be a 5-3 victory for Circuitry Gaming. No sweep. No sweep. That's got to feel good for them.
Yeah, no, that's an impressive comeback from Circuitry Gaming, especially after the start of that game was off of a Jackie dunk. I mean, you can't... It's kind of hard to honestly keep trying to win the game, or like think you can when you're down again early in the game 4, being like losing 3 in a row. So that's really speaks to the mental of Circuitry Gaming Purple, that they were able to bring it back. So at the very least, they put up 1 game in their favor. But can they get the reverse sweep? Is it possible?
Taking a look at the stats, Pipe Wrench Gang, 4 shots, 3 goals. Circuitry Gaming, 13 shots and 5 goals. So looking at these, we can clearly see who is more dominant. After Jack scored that first goal, Circuitry Gaming just really managed to swing their offense back in their own favor. Only having 1 save, although scoring 5 goals, forcing Pipe Wrench Gang to be on their back line for a majority of that, putting good shots on, let them win that game by pure force. Although we're going to see if they can continue that force, or if Pipe Wrench Gang is going to clean up their defense, and if they're going to be able to bring it back and get the 4-1 victory in the series and win the grand final.
That would be absolutely insane. I know that in our hearts, you and I are rooting for Pipe Wrench Gang, but that would be a crazy comeback story for Circuitry Gaming Purple if they were able to pull off the reverse sweep. But we will have to see if it will happen in this game number 5 with some early pressure for Circuitry Gaming. They're keeping it in the orange half. Regius now puts the ball towards the net. Pesha couldn't quite reach it, and Techie clears it out to a teammate, up to Call Me Eyes, who's trying to cherry pick but couldn't quite get it. Some early offense from both teams, but nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, if I'm PiPe Gang, I'm definitely feeling a little bit sad that, couldn't get that 4-0 sweep. Feels good for the ego. Although I would be looking to just swing it right back. They weren't completely dominated the last game, only losing by 2 goals. But, after going up 3-0 in a series and dominating them every single game just to lose like that. Oh. And they get scored on at 4 minutes and 4 seconds. I mean, I don't really know what's happening with PiPe Gang right now.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate attempt at a hit from Call Me Eyes. I think he was very close to the ball out of the corner, but it rolled past him, so Jackie wasn't quite prepared to make any kind of defensive play, and also barely missed. So, a good capitalization on some slow defense from Circuitry Gaming, but just like that, off the rip, PiPe Gang decided to strike back, and Jackie makes the play with this goal.
Wow, an absolute banger coming out from Just Awesome. You saw him put the great pass in the chat. Definitely feeling himself after that clanger into his own net. Love to see it. Like to see them not, taking it too seriously, just having a little bit of fun. It's all fun and games in the end of the day.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate own goal. Oh, almost like an across map double tap attempt from Just Awesome. It was close. He was looking like he might actually get it, but wasn't quite able to hit it this time. So PiPe Gang are a little happy about getting away with murder there. Pesha couldn't make the touch, but now Just Awesome 50s it with Techie into the middle. It was really scary, but Reggie just gets back in time. Takes it off the wall. Puts it into the middle for his teammate. Just Awesome now taking it to the corner, trying to center, hoping to center for a teammate, but he actually gets a double commit. So now there's a chance for PiPe Gang. Pesha puts it off his own back where it's a little scary, but he gets back to it well. A good recovery for Circuitry Gaming. Keeps both teams tied at 1-1.
Yeah, I do like to see how Circuitry Gaming seem to be covering each other's mistouches or plays way better than they did at the start of the series. There seemed to be a disconnect in the first few matches that they played, but now they seem to be playing as a unit, and it shows, putting up a better fight against PiPe Gang. Although they still got to be dangerous, or still got to be careful, because PiPe Gang's offense is extremely dangerous, although their defense, not so much. Pesha getting a cross-field shot, just kind of catching the PiPe Gang's third man, Jackie, off guard. Puts him up 2-1 in this match.
It was a pleasure seeing you, Code by Coffee. Pleasure having you in chat. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as you did. But, and a pleasure receiving those gifted subs. That was pretty cool too, so appreciate that. And I wasn't able to comment on the last goal because Call Me Eyes just made another one, and it's tied again. Techie passing, or Call Me Eyes finishing a goal for PiPe Gang.
Wow, just absolute ripper from Call Me Eyes from around the midfield, getting a nice air roll pop into the top shelf. Very hard shot to read. I mean, I like what I see. Oh my, I almost did not like what I saw.
Okay. A little scary start for Circuitry.
Whoop.
Scary for both teams, to be honest. Some odd openings on both sides, but neither team gets scored on, so they're both still tied up. I mean, could be an opportunity here for PiPe Gang. Jackie looks to shoot. Jackie, or Call Me Eyes, tries to read it off the backboard, but couldn't make that read. Regius hits it high above the defender, but Jackie made the read in time. Just Awesome takes it in his corner, tries to get out of the half, but couldn't quite make it happen. And PiPe Gang, they're prowling, they're looking for an opportunity to strike. The defense of Circuitry Gaming Purple holds, at least for now.
As you're talking, Techie's going to go for a double tap. Just couldn't quite get his car around the shot. That's going to bounce
Oh,
dangerously into the middle. Jackie puts it over the top. I mean, the pressure is mounting for Pipe Wrench Gang right now. Call me eyes. Going to send it back into the blue half. Techie off the wall to himself. Good read from Pesha to make it awkward for Techie. It's going to bounce into the midfield. A miss
oh.
from Call Me Eyes. A little bit clipped by Pesha. It's going to keep them safe still. 50 seconds left. Pepperange Gang seeming to have most of the control here as this game is closing out. Are we going to see an OT? I want to see an OT.
I would like to see an OT. We haven't seen an OT yet this series. They're always hype, or at least they should be. I mean, sometimes we kind of sound like we're dead inside, but we try to be alive for the most part. Techie takes the ball off the corner or off the wall, but Jackie couldn't quite make any solid touch towards the net. Or just bounces the ball off the wall and is intercepted by Jackie. Tries to shoot it towards the opponent's half, but it gets intercepted as well. And now a chance maybe for Circuitry Gaming, but it's a little awkward. So there's a counterattack from Call Me Eyes, looking to put the ball in with 1 second left. Can Techie make any solid read? He puts the ball in the middle, but nobody is there, and we do have overtime in game number 5 to see. Pipe Wrench Gang on match point. So if they get this next goal, they win the grand finals. But obviously, Circuitry Gaming don't want that to happen.
Yeah, if I'm Circuitry Gaming, I'm really feeling the pressure right now. You know, you have something to prove, being able to bring back at least a match against Pipe Wrench Gang.
Oh, no!
It's going to go in, and that is a quick OT goal for Circuitry Gaming, putting them at 3-2. A bit of a missed touch from Techie. Just Awesome was ready for that touch. Puts it bottom corner, and they now have 2 matches won.
Yeah, I think I understood Techie's decision there. I think he was trying to mess up the opponents while hoping that his third man in the net would be able to make the read on his play quick enough. But unfortunately, definitely don't think Jackie was expecting that play, so he wasn't quite ready for a solid hit like Techie was probably hoping he would be able to make off that play. So a little unfortunate play to end it, but again, Circuitry Gaming getting the win. 2 games in a row, and they only have 2 more games to win for the reverse sweep. So it is entirely possible they're getting closer to making this a comeback.
Yeah, I do like what I'm seeing from Circuitry Gaming, not letting those 3 matches lost in a row get into their heads. They're just kind of, this looks kind of like an entirely different team. I'm not seeing as many whiffs, not seeing as many defensive double commits from Circuitry Gaming, just really putting on a solid performance as this series is coming to a close. I want to see that game 7. As much as I support Pipe Wrench Gang, I really like seeing them have a challenge, not being able to absolutely dominate any team. And I just want them to have, a fun time, good matches, no harm, no foul. If they lose, if they win, that would be good. Hopefully this is a good match.
And hope so too. As we get into game number 6 here, Jackie with a good pass off the backboard, and Call Me Eyes following it up, couldn't quite make the finesse touch required to put it in the net, and Techie wasn't quite close enough for any follow-up, so an early attempt for Pipe Wrench Gang that didn't quite go anywhere. Jackie tips the ball up and reads it off the wall, passes it to the middle, but never mind, their teammate Techie was ready for it. Tries to 50 it, but Just Awesome gets the better of that 50. Pesha bounces the ball off of his wall, up to Call Me Eyes, intercepts, but gives it right back to Pesha, who puts it in the middle, and a shot attempt from Just Awesome couldn't quite make it. And now it's a 2v1 for Regius. Can he make the save? He does initially. Almost a beautiful passing play from Jackie and Call Me Eyes, but oh so close. A miss from Call Me Eyes will make that goal not happen this time.
Ooh, I can respect the backboard read from Jackie, trying to get a nuts angle. I want to see these teams utilize their mechanics a bit more. They're playing a little bit too straightforward. I want to see some off the wall hits, some air dribbles from the ground as much as they can do it to try and throw their opponents off. Because at this rank, any air dribbles are going to be dangerous. You know, you're not too used to seeing them. You're mostly used to seeing linear shots and all that. So if anybody can really whip out the mechanics, most specifically Techie, probably the best player in this lobby, I want to see it happen.
Yeah, that's right. I also would love to see it happen, but I think as we both know, generally players at Champ 3 or Champ 2 level aren't typically known to do from the ground air dribbles very frequently, so probably won't see one. However, that would be absolutely amazing. I would hope for like anything like a musty flick. Just Awesome almost pulled one off earlier this series. Techie, whoa! I did not expect him to actually score off of that. A crazy angle from Techie. Forget mechanics, we got angles up here.
Wow. That was just a good shot. A bit of a awkward, you know, double commit from Circuitry Gaming there. Just pops it up for Techie, who had a hard shot, but if you make it, you make it. And PiPe Gang are up 1-0. Wouldn't feel bad if you get destroyed like that if you're Circuitry Gaming, but if anybody has the resilience, it will be that Circuitry Gaming squad to bring it back here.
Yeah, I mean, that was just really... that's sorry, I can't talk. That hurts as a Circuitry Gaming player because you really do not expect a shot from that angle at all. At least not at this rank. It's very rare that a shot like that will actually happen. So that was a beautiful attempt from Techie, and he puts his team up on his back for the time being, at least. But Call Me Ice and Jackie are also providing a stable second and third man position. So we'll see if Regius and Pesha can help support Just Awesome enough. Let's see which three-man squad is better.
Look at the scoreboard. I mean, looking at the score, both teams not really putting up high numbers. A very passive game from the looks of it. PiPe Gang looks like they have a bit more of the control in this game.
Oh,
yes, another shot comes in. Board down.
No! Oh my goodness, it's actually saved.
A good clutch save from Pesha. Not sure where PiPe Gang was in all that.
Whoa.
But, you know, credit where credit is due.
Whoa.
Good save as it rolls.
Some
shenanigans happening here on both goal lines.
Yeah.
Not leading to any goal for any team. I do like to see that.
Okay. And after all the panic and crazy stuff we saw with those other shots, Techie just unfortunately doesn't make the read on that ball, and so Just Awesome is able to score with no one else ready for Techie to miss on the PiPe Gang side. And just like that, we got ones across the scoreboard, or we did.
I noticed that.
The time board.
It is a sign.
It's a sign. If we could be going to overtime in Game 6 here,
Go!
but a double attempt from Just Awesome. He's got a quit. Whoa! We both noticed he had the flip reset, but I guess he didn't need it because he got a quintuple tap off the backboard pass.
Apparently,
into
Jack.
Pesha.
Going apparently Jack mode on that PiPe Gang squad. You know, this is exciting.
This is... oh, yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, after game number 3, I was not expecting any games like this to take place, so this is a pleasant surprise for at least the spectators. Sure, PiPe Gang would have loved that sweep, though.
They would have indeed, because now they're starting to feel the heat. Being down 2-1, putting the reverse sweep in a possible range. Almost a good shot coming out from Jack. Although it was a good save at the same time. Techie looking for an angle again. Not able to find it. 25 seconds left on the board. Call Me I is going to get a pinch down the other side. Good cut there, Pisha. A little bit awkward. This ball is just staying around the same exact spot.
Yeah.
Although it's still in a favorable position for PiPe Gang. 10 seconds left on the scoreboard. Being down by 1. Good clear away there from Pesha. A good follow-up pinch. Just Awesome. Going to look for another shot.
Boy.
Big 50.
Oh my
ball
goodness.
Is still up. They did not.
Oh, he kept it up. Oh, they're still keeping it up.
Try to blunder.
Oh my goodness. And no way. I did not expect this to happen, but we have a game 7 in the grand finals here. Circuitry on the precipice of a reverse sweep.
Crazy, dude.
And
Crazy.
Oh
That's what I want
goodness.
to see in my grand finals. This is what I want to see. Just awesome, leading his team in his shooting and goal percentage and goal participation. This player asking the score line 3-3. See, Just Awesome not even aware that they're about to pull off a reverse sweep if they're able to take this last game.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy chatting here. Just Awesome claiming that he had a hard time in kindergarten. But we got a game 7 coming up in this grand finals for Division 16 of IGL Circuitry Gaming, the number 5 seed, taking it to the number 2 seed in PiPe Gang, who originally were looking for the sweep, but are maybe about to get reverse swept if they cannot figure out what Circuitry Gaming are doing.
Yeah, I mean, that was off the back of some really good plays from Circuitry Gaming, though. You know, that quintuple tap that we were looking at. Absolutely nobody is going to be ready for that level of mechanics here. But like I said, Reggie is catching the defense lacking here. Early lead for Circuitry Gaming. I do like what I'm seeing.
Whoa.
I said that Circuitry Gaming needs to just start putting some bangers on net. Everybody needs to start using some mechanics, and that is exactly what we're seeing from Circuitry Gaming.
Yeah, no, that was a brilliant shot from Regius. He jumped off the ground like right with the ball, so it sailed. It was a powerful shot towards the top half of the net. That's a really difficult shot to save. Now PiPe Gang are hoping to bring it back after that one. Good dunk from Call Me Eyes. Techie tried to take control but couldn't quite get to it. Call Me Awesome now with a shot. Can Jackie save it? He can't, but Techie makes the save.
Ooh, that was looking dangerous.
It was looking a little dangerous, but Call Me Eyes, he tries to take the opponents off, and it's a good bounce for PiPe, but nobody's around really to follow it up. So they're really hunting now. I think they're worried. They just had a double commit. Maybe, hopefully, communication not breaking down too much for PiPe. A good pass from Call Me Eyes. A high ball from Techie. No follow-up, though. Jackie wasn't quite there on time. He tried to make the read, but it was a hard ball to read. So still, Circuitry Gaming have the lead in the first minute of game number 7.
Yeah, I think that PiPe Gang are doing what Circuitry Gaming were doing early on when they were losing. They aren't entirely keeping up with the pace, not really following each other's hits too well. Right. Although Call Me Eyes want to get a good clear away there. Jack ready for that clear. Bit of a pinch back here. Techie's going to be looking for the solo play. Goes over one, leads down the backboard. Free shot.
Oh, good save from Just Awesome. Could Jackie follow it? No.
Whoa.
My bad. I realized to cut you off there, Caster. That's on me.
It's fine, Jason. It's fine. Mr. Jason Wolf 727.
Yeah. Appreciate
2 gifted subs in the chat.
yeah. Appreciate that. But yeah, PiPe Gang getting close there, but some heroics on the goal line from Just Awesome. Made a good save against those shots. But can they keep it up?
Just Awesome has. You can talk.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, PiPe Gang are really on the prowl now. They put a few different things on goal. Techie couldn't make the read though. Can Call Me Eyes hit it? No, he can't. Jackie tries to bounce it off the wall for his teammate, but just another opportunity, unfortunately, that they weren't able to capitalize on. But it was close. Oh my gosh!
Has been absolutely crucial for his team, and as I'm talking, scores a top shelf. You know, Caster Curse running full effect into this series. Techie just a little bit too slow to the ball. Just Awesome with a clanger into their net. 2-0, 2.5 minutes left. Not entirely impossible, but, you know, now PiPe Gang on the back of a reverse sweep happening on them, really going to start feeling some sort of pressure here to, you know, bring back the series. And if we get an OT in the game 7 off of a possible reverse sweep, that would be very crazy.
That would be crazy indeed. But do they have the mentality to bring it back? They do have 2 minutes. But is that enough time to get 2 goals after some of the opportunities they've had and they weren't able to put it away? Remains to be seen. That 1 goal that got scored on, I think Techie wasn't quite prepared for. I think he was a little thrown off by Jackie getting dunked, maybe, or getting beat. But just unfortunate plays on the defense for Pipe Wrench. But they'll be hoping to bring it back now. Techie puts the ball up towards the opponent's net, couldn't quite hit it, and sent it way back into Pipe Wrench Gang's half again. It's been on their half quite a bit this past minute. Jackie takes the ball, puts it into the wall, hopes to follow it up, but just awesome. Still on it, makes a good read, but he passes it right to Techie, who shoots, but it's just too weak and not enough power. Maybe good placement, but again, just I think the power was off. Oh no! I don't know if that was missed because of the double commit. Hopefully they didn't pitch it with each other. But they'll be kicking themselves after that opportunity missed.
Good high pop, good bump.
Ooh,
yes.
A good...
Okay. Okay.
You'll hear a little bit of the bias in us being happy when Pipe Wrench Gang scores and almost tries to bring it back here. But a good bounce off the backboard from Jackie. And Techie's able to read it, puts it into the top right corner. So it is still possible for Pipe Wrench Gang to come back. Circuitry Gaming, obviously, don't want that to happen.
Yeah, just a good pass coming out from Jack. Call Me Eyes going for a bump in the net, and Techie showing that he is, in fact, Grand Champ, getting a good shot into their net.
Oh, there it is! Oh my goodness! It's 2-2. Just like that. Call Me Eyes puts it off the backboard, and then the entire defense panics, or they're just not able to make it on time. Reggie just couldn't make the read, and Pesha could get there on time to defend the net from Techie. And just like that, we have 2-2 with 40 seconds left in Game 7. Will this go to overtime, or will one of the two teams put it away in the ending seconds here? I don't know.
Feeling nervous if I was either of the team, not wanting to make any crucial mistakes.
Oh, it could be a shot. Good shot from Jackie. Save from just awesome.
Ooh, big 50 there. Pesha going to be looking for a pass. No boost. Techie there, ready on the backboard. Going to be able to try and follow this, taking his time. Call Me Eyes in a little bit of an awkward position.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was definitely a good opportunity for Circuitry, and it was a good shot, too, but a great save from Jackie as well. He saves it. Oh, my gosh, he makes another great save. That was going in. Oh, my goodness, no! No way. At 0 seconds, Circuitry Gaming just awesome with a pass off the backboard, and Pesha with a good shot just past Techie. And they make the reverse sweep happen.
Crazy, Jason. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. What a series. We were not expecting it after the first 3 games. But an absolute turnaround from Circuitry Gaming. Pipe Wrench Gang almost bringing it back, but at 0 seconds left, Circuitry just put the final nail in the coffin, securing that reverse sweep.
Wow.
That was absolutely crazy.
Wow.
And oh man, I'm happy for Circuitry as a player, but as a friend of Pipe Wrench Gang, that really is tough for the mental for those players. They probably won't be feeling great for the rest of the night, maybe following days, to be honest. A reverse sweep in a best of 7 really, really sucks if you're on the on the receiving end. But
yeah. This Pipe Wrench Gang, I'm not sure what happened. You know, we're not in their comms. We're not hearing exactly what's going on between them. Could have been a little bit of that mental after losing the first 5-3, just kind of letting it get to them. I have no idea, but I mean, kudos to Circuitry Gaming for getting the absolute mental fortitude up and getting that reverse sweep.
Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant from Circuitry Gaming Purple. As Cowboy Greg noted, they got Pipe Wrench Gang got short-circuited, getting defeated in the grand finals. It was a very close series. It wasn't looking super close in those first 3 games necessarily, especially the second and third game, I think. But Circuitry Game really brought the fight back to Pipe Wrench Gang, and a lot of those games looked close. I mean, they were well fought. An OT going in favor of Circuitry, and then a 0-second goal to secure them the game. I can see how the number 5 seed was able to take down the number 1 seed earlier. So, sorry, you could speak.
That's fine. I would have preferred to see an OT there, although a 0-second goal to get any of those teams in the lead is also very, very cool. You know, just a good series overall for both teams.
Yeah.
You know, quite unfortunate for whoever loses that match, because it's either someone's getting reverse swept or you're getting swept. So regardless, both those teams.
Well, not quite swept, but reverse swept or the stopping of almost reverse sweeping. You know, yeah, I see what you're saying though. That was
all.
Oh my goodness.
All of the pressure I feel like was on Pipe Wrench Gang, being the number 2 seed there. Expected to take that game in dominating fashion. Almost took that game in dominating fashion. Although, you know, reverse sweeps do happen. A game 7 reverse sweep. Crazy 0-second goal after getting tied up in the last minute. Very, very crazy. Not good for my headache right now, for sure. But exciting games.
I think with that noted there, say a final GG's to Circuitry Gaming Purple and Pipe Wrench Gang. They both got all the way to the grand finals, and of course had to make it a game 7 after we were totally expecting it to be a sweep. The underdog team able to take it to Pipe Wrench Gang, who I think maybe the mentality didn't quite recover all the way, and weren't quite able to finish it out. But GG's and congratulations to Circuitry Game Purple. They are the champions of the IGL Division 16 League. Not sure exactly how it works, but they are the champions this split. So, well played to both teams. They both played very well at times, and especially in those last games. That was absolutely crazy. Any final thoughts from you, fellow co-caster Mini Nakwan?
You know, that Pipe Wrench Gang, they still got 2nd place out of the entire league. That's not bad, being the number 2 seed, being 2nd place. Not the worst in the world.
You know, that is oddly fitting. That, I mean, it's not, honestly, it really sucks. It does suck if you lose that kind of a series. But you're right. They were the number 2 seed, and they got number 2 in the league by 1 goal in game 7. It was very close, and they got defeated by the team that beat the number 1 seed, and they hadn't played before. So, there's a bit of copium in that, but still they can take what they can get. And a well-played series to Kalmiaz, Teki, Kalmiaz, Teki, Jackie, and Regius, Pesha, and just awesome. Crazy plays. So unless you have any further comments, I think we will wrap it up.
I do not, no.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining. If you're watching this via YouTube with the VOD later or via stream, appreciate you guys being here and supporting these teams. It was a pleasure casting, and we hope to see you guys, or some of you at least, in the next split, perhaps. But we will see about that. So, well played to Circuitry Game Purple and Pipe Wrench Gang. But Circuitry Gaming Purple are your split champions for Division 16. GG's, and have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you later. Whoop.